Okay, welcome back, guys. So we need to go down below into the Under Temple today, but we actually can't get there right now. We could, but we couldn't do anything. We need to go back to the overworld first. But on my way, I forgot about this scan. Ing attack. The day came when space was torn asunder, revealing dimensional rifts to a dark place. Horrible dark swarms streaked forth from these rifts, engulfing nearby creatures and transforming them into what we would call the Darklings. The dark creatures became our enemies, and peace came to an end on either. Yeah, so most of the, or a lot of the lore, the Luminoth lore we're going to be getting throughout the rest of the game is stuff we already know, that we've already put together, um, that we're just getting, little bits and pieces of it for the full picture. So, I can finally show you how much of an ammo cache these guys are. Look at this. Just dropping ammo like nobody's business. Full light beam ammo. A couple of shots. You can do the same with dark beam. Boop. 99, 100. They're great for ammo. There's a bunch of them down below in the flooded parts. So, we need to leave Torvis, actually. And I am going to try and get past these tarantulas. Oh, I'm so slow in the water. Hi. Hi, guys. Yeah. Hi, okay. Hi. Oh, even Moose Ball is slow. Get out of here, Samus. Go. Oh, man. They always put you through heavy water areas right before you get, like, the gravity suit. So that you're like, oh, this is so awful. I can't move. Alright, heading back out. I'm gonna get a couple of cool things today. Actually, I can be pretty quick about getting over there too. Dodge all these guys. We don't have to go far. Hop back through this shortcut we opened up before. Now that I boost ball, it's really fast. I don't even need to leave more ball for this, really. Oh, I do. Hang on. My door. Okay. Back through here. You know where all the buggies? This is where we need to be. Okay. So up here, remember there was a half pipe? Now I can go up it. Nothing on that side. This is the side I need? Yes. Let's roll on through here. This sets me up in this weird rail system up here, and we're actually going to recognize something in a second. Oh boy, I fucked up. Hang on. What did I do? Oh, okay. Right, so yeah, I need to go back out there and go do that all again. They kind of sneak that on you. Wait, yeah, okay. I got lost for a second. Buggies, leave me alone. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to be prepared for this. They throw it on you with the sudden camera change. There we go. Okay. So, you kind of recognize this room? You should. A few videos ago, when we finally made it back to our ship, we came over this way, and there was this big room full of these I-beams with all this rail tracks up above that we couldn't do anything with. Remember, I was like, we're here too early. We can't get through this door. Well, there's that door we couldn't get through. We're going to roll right over it into here. So this room, this is the Hall of Honored Dead. This is the big chamber directly below the main temple. So the main Sky Temple is up there. That's where Umos is. This is like a, I don't know. There's a place where they honor their dead. Obviously by the name. So we can't get back out because of that door. But there's all kinds of stuff in here. Bunch of sandbats, bunch of big statues. There's something in here that looks like an upgrade for me. Oh, I never scanned spinners, did I? Spinner, yeah, we know what spinners are. So, there's these 4 big statues, and then a dead Luminoth down here. Toga's been dead for 7 years. Subject was an elderly Luminoth. The approximate age is 4.2 centicycles. So this guy was 210 years old. Advanced age did not keep him from defending the site or engaging in combat. Yeah. So the Luminoth are badasses to the end. So we've got these 4 big statues, and actually, the sky should be turning in a second. This spot, you get a really good shot when the sky turns, like the whole place lights up purple. But it's not going to do it, of course. So, these, let's see. This is a statue of X-Car, the first Sentinel of Ether. It was X-Car who discovered the world of Ether and led her people to settle on its wondrous surface. So these are all statues of different, of the first 4 Sentinels, of which Umos is the 5th, basically. They're supposed to be different Sentinels, each of them, but the statues are identical as far as I can tell, so I don't know. But yeah, this was the first one. She was the one who found Ether, apparently, and led them here. This one, Vmos, the 3rd Sentinel of Ether. She died giving birth to her son Umos, who in time became the 5th Sentinel of Ether. You know, I would kind of think that a society as technologically advanced as the Luminoth wouldn't have, you know, women still dying in childbirth. I don't know. Let's see, this one, also 7 years ago. Subject indicates that this Luminoth was very young at the time of death, not quite to adulthood. That a child would be pressed into combat duty suggests how desperate the Luminoth were at the war's end. Yeah, so they didn't have many people left. I don't think this... Actually, he does look a little bit smaller than the others, especially in the legs. Could be wrong, it's hard to tell. This one... Cusis, the 2nd Sentinel, the 1st Sentinel born on Ether, protected the planet for 3 centicycles. 150 years. So the Luminoth have been on this planet for maybe at least 200, 250 years. Statue of Jae Gunk, the 4th Sentinel of Ether. Jae Gunk was Sentinel when the Ing brought war to Ether. He died in battle defending the Great Temple. So it's possible that this Luminoth right here is this first Sentinel. I don't know if the Sentinels hold that position until death, or if it's like a voted thing, like the president, or what their system is. But it's entirely possible, you know, since that one ran for 150 years, and this one is 200 years old, I don't know. It's hard to know. So what do we do with this? Well, I can't get in here. This part of a containment system secured by a series of rotating locks, which are in turn controlled by a group of spinners. Yeah, so welcome to a big annoying puzzle. So if I go in here, I can kind of spin these pieces, as you see, and certain ones light up, and each of these controls different sets of pieces. It's kind of a puzzle, but I'm pretty sure this is where I got to start. That one. This shouldn't take me long to do. I'm good at puzzles. Yeah, see, so they turn different things, so you'll turn one and set it in place, and then another one will turn it later, I think. Oh, wow, okay. Well, let's try... I'm just going to experiment around a little bit. That turns... Okay, that turns the outer two. I think I need to do that one last, if I remember. I did it in my test file just the other day, but I didn't, like, write down the order or anything. Oh, so it's the first one I've got to... Okay. It's all a matter of figuring out which ones aren't affected by others. So that one's like that. So yeah, the center ring, it looks like, is only moved by this one. So the center piece has to be in position first. There. I'm sure there's a quick, easy way to do this, but oh well. These two. I know those outer ones turn too, so let's get that middle one there. Yeah, I like that. Sorry if I sound congested. It's that time of year again. So that one turns that way. Maybe I can do... Hang on. There. So that'll turn those two. Let's see if this works. Let's just do the outer one. And I think the next piece turns those two in the middle there. Not quite the way I did it on my test file, but it could work. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. So if these two line up right, which looks like they might, yep, we got it. It wasn't too bad. Or uses this giant mechanism which concentrates the lasers coming out of the statues and blows up the shell there. So this, part of a security system, powerful beam emitters are tuned to the frequency needed to shatter the central containment chamber. So this seems like a really big and convoluted way to keep a piece of an artifact secure, basically. This is just a really big, ridiculous mechanism. Yeah, you can see the whole place turns purple and dark. There's a portal up there to Dark Ether, oddly enough. But let's see, portal's online but unstable. Portal use is currently impossible due to safety measures in place on the system. So I can't jump up there, but even if I could, if I was using like cheats or something, I couldn't go through that. Well, I don't know, I haven't tried. Maybe you can go through that portal and it just says you can't, but that portal will become important later in a while. So this Seeker Launcher. What does this do? This is a new item for the series. It kind of stuck around after this, but this was the first game that this item showed up in. It's a multi-missile shot. So now you can shoot 5 missiles at once, and you can either, so for example, you shoot a missile, you have to waste 1 missile to start charging, which is a real annoyance to me, but whatever. So I can lock on to multiple enemies, like so, and it fires them all individually and tracks them. Or you can lock onto a single individual, but you have to lock on to do it. And just hold it, and you can fire all 5 at just that one creature, like so. And in that case, one of them, those 5 hit him, and then the other 4 kept going. So I'm really never going to be using this against enemies. I mean, I guess I can use it against the air pirates and fire 3 at once, because that'll be nice and quick and easy. But it's really only going to be used for these doors, and as you see, yeah, it's just a pain to have to shoot one and lose it. So that's how we get through the purple doors. So now there's all those purple doors back in the Torvis that I can get through, but there's also purple doors elsewhere I can get through. We actually, let's see here. Going to my ship first, save up. So there's actually something really cool I can go get right now. But it means I gotta go back to Agon, which is not so bad, but I'm gonna hop on over there, short little trip. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we are back in the main temple of Agon. Now we can go this way. I could go the other way too, but there's nothing I can really do over there. So, if you remember this place, oh, holy shit, I never got that energy tank. Are you for real? Okay, well, guess what we're getting right now. I must have gotten it in my test file and not this one. So we need to make our way up and around to get that energy tank. I cannot believe I missed that. I don't know how to morph ball jump anymore. So this is kind of a tricky little thing. That'll fall. That falls. And there's kind of a hidden path through here. But as you can see, there's a thing right there, and it'll drop me if I go any more left, so I need to jump up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Energy tank. So, if I come all the way down here, There's another purple door. These can be kind of tricky sometimes to break all the spots at once, especially in a closed little room like this. You kind of have to make sure you aim at the middle so that everything has room to spread properly. So, where are we now? Mining Station B. There's a portal in here. And a big... well, we'll be out there in a second. Down here, activate this so I can get back up. That just makes a little kinetic orb cannon so I can get back up there where I just came from. Out here, first of all, there's a new enemy. Well, he just warped away. Let's see, Luminol expired 1.4 cent or so. This guy's 70 years ago he died. Been there for a while. Luminol was blind, possibly from birth. A damaged cybernetic augmentation is present. A sonic imaging device enabled the subject to see the world around him. So, the Luminol do a lot with sound. Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, okay. Yeah. They, a lot of their stuff is sound-based, which we'll come across more of later. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So, those little green Krayleys we seen walking around, on the overworld, the first enemies we saw, where it referenced another type, and I was like, we don't ever see that other type. Well, here they are. This is the regular Krayley. These actually can dimensionally warp, able to phase out of local time-space. Let's see, phases between dimensions as a defense mechanism. That's a hell of a defense mechanism. Crystal in its carapace gathers energy to fuel the creation of a warp portal. It's uncontrollable, keeping the Krayley in a constant dimensional flux. So that's kind of weird that it doesn't have any control over it, so it just warps back and forth. It doesn't say if it goes to dark ether or not. It's kind of I don't know. We don't really see him on dark ether, so I don't know. This Denzium, so I can't do anything with this yet, and I won't for a long time. This big thing. Industrial grade mining drill. Space pirates are trying to convert it into a weapon. So this is a drill which, if you've ever seen real life mining drills, this is completely ridiculous looking. It's a big giant set of like fan blades that they're trying to chop away rock with. Doesn't make any sense, guys. So there's a kind of a puzzle I need to do in here. I need to activate this. I can show you a little bit of how it's going to play out. Up here. Oh, there's a lore first of all. The stellar object. By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked toward our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened ether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. So, when they detected the meteor coming in, it was too late to stop it really, which seems odd to me that this hyper-advanced starfaring race that started their, as far as they know, their history in space, wouldn't detect this thing coming in until it was, it's like, surely you detected it while it was just entering the solar system and you had a bunch of time, yeah? And it's just odd. But they fired a bunch of weapons at it and they weren't able to stop it. Oh, hi, okay. Which also seems odd to me that maybe they just weren't like a warfaring race, but again, if you've got the technology to make like space, interstellar spaceships, you've got the technology to make some nukes, and surely they could have made a nuke big enough in a really short amount of time to blow the thing up. But what we should take away from that is that despite their efforts to blow up the meteor, it still persisted and came through. So there's something odd about the meteor if it's just able to keep barreling on and keep on a trajectory, the same trajectory it had despite being hit with a bunch of weapons fire, presumably lasers and stuff with their super defense grid. So yeah, there's something odd about the meteors that are being sent to these planets. So if I pop this guy, which this is a really annoying thing because it's not all the way back, there's a wall, you can go back here. So I can't just push flat against the wall and then morph ball bomb up to get in there. You kind of have to position yourself. It's kind of annoying. This raises this. Which right now does nothing. we do about that? Well, if I come out here, and I activate this, it starts it spinning. Also activates a timer. If I jump to that, it will hurt me. So I need to go back up there. I'm glad that worked. Okay. Now I need to hit this. Oh, first try. Nice. You see if I'm getting in there. This raises it, breaks open a portal, and it's going to lock in place for us. It's a nice handy bridge, so we need to go up there by going up here. Big giant half pipe. Come up over the top. Basically going up through this big drill. Come over here. Can kind of get a shot of the drill, I think. Yeah. It's got these big trawlers up top. We're gonna go through here. Alright, I don't think there's any enemies in here. There's another dead, there's a bunch of night parts. More dead Luminoth. 1.4 decacycles. According to Luminoth records, the Ing used this area to conduct rites of passage. Young Ing battle fierce opponents to prove them metal in combat. This Luminoth was one of their opponents, so yeah. This is trial grounds. Let's see, there's still kind of the drill here, or a dark facsimile of it, at the control pod over there, but I can't get up there. These guys will loop infinitely around here. I just have to push through them. Get through here, and then I can go up here. This is going to seem convoluted for a moment, but it'll work out. That way just leads to an Ing worm. The Dark World is considerably smaller than the Light World. There's a lot of rooms that you can go to, but a lot of them are also cut off. So this is a cool little thing here. There's a little crystal embedded in the ground. Come over here. What were those? Were those? I don't know what enemy that is. That was like a flying drone looking thing. You don't ever get a scan on those. And they're not part of your scans total for the game, so I have no idea what those things are. So now, go back out here. Alright, so now we're back in the main room behind this gate where we saw this empty portal spot here, but we couldn't get through here. Now we're back on the other side. So we're going to come back around here. Back through this part, which now there's sand bats. Whatever that was in the Dark World, I have no idea what it was. But now we're up top. Look at this. Dark Burst. This thing's really cool. Didn't really get a good shot of what it was, but you can hear it in the background there. Let's see, it's a missile combo. Uses 5 missiles and also 30 dark beam ammo. It doesn't tell you that right there, but it does. So let's go look at it real quick before we get attacked, because we're about to get attacked. Weapon systems. B charge combos. Dark Burst. So, Dark Burst is the dark charge combo. It opens a rift to a dark dimension, pulling enemies to oblivion. Samus's notes. Costs you 5 missiles and 30 dark ammo. Slow moving, limited effect against agile foes. So, we're going to get some troopers. There's some, yeah, arrow troopers. So watch this. They're going to try and dodge it, but I can still hit them. I'm going to wait till they try and shoot me with missiles. Let's just do it, yeah. Yeah. It's a black hole gun. This thing is awesome. It's really, like, it shoots really slowly, so it's hard to hit moving enemies with it. But against groups and stuff like that, you can just fire it and it just sucks things in. It's fantastic. So, now, yeah, so you can see behind that thing I need to blow up with power bomb, there's a door with something in there. I think one of the keys later. Oh well. So I'm done here, in this little part anyway, for now. So we will be getting the light beam missile combo soon as well. It'll be before I beat the boss of Torvis, I'm pretty sure, because I'm getting a couple more upgrades down in Torvis, and I need those to get to it. So we need to head back out of here, all the way back up. Yeah, these guys, you can, if you're boosting, you just pass right through them. For whatever reason. You don't hurt them, but they don't hurt you. I'll take it. Otherwise, oh, sometimes. Okay, so it kind of has to be at the start of the boost animation. So now, I'm going to head over to the other side, show you what's over there. Ignore the buggies. So this is a big sand canyon. There's something in the middle there, but I can't get there because how can I jump over there? This shoots me way to the other side. Oh, I didn't kill any sand bats. Usually I take a couple out when I do that. So you can kind of get a better shot. There's a scan right there. I'll be over there later. So now I can go over here. This is a little tunnel that links back to the Space Pirate base. Oh, this isn't the one I want. Crap. Okay, I remembered where I needed to go. I got one shortcut confused with another. There's a bunch of them in this game. They can be kind of convoluted. So back here, now that I have this loose ball, I can go up this half pipe. So there's a door to the left there, but I actually don't want that door. I want to go up there. If I can make it up there, this is kind of a hard one. Come on, Samus. Come on, almost. Ugh, almost. Oh, got it. Okay. Go through here. This is all just for one missile. Well, 5 missiles, but you know what I mean. And now there's no portal back because they couldn't have been that nice. So I'm just going to have to go back through here. Take this portal. I think there's some Dark Troopers in here too. Yeah. Nice. Kind of wait till they get close. Bye. 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 Y'all are dumb. A little cutscene for that every time. Now I want to go take that door. Come on, there we go. This... Tutorials, look at this. It goes right back where we need to. It's like they planned this. And it doesn't just go back to Torvis. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes right back here, underneath the main temple, exactly where we need it to be. Isn't that nice? The game is so good about this sort of thing. So now, Now we're going down. Into probably one of my least favorite places in the game. Let's see. The music is nice though. Let's see. Body's been heavily damaged by exposure to unknown chemicals, unable to determine cause of death. Lovely. Our corpse has taken heavy chemical damage. There's some similarities to digestive fluids found in several creatures. Something may have tried to eat the corpse and was unable to finish. So, yeah, this looks like it's been busted. Well, it doesn't... See, the wall is gone, but the reinforcements for the wall are still there. It's really odd. But there's a sentry eye back there. It looks like something like tried to burst through here and get them. It's really hard to tell how they actually died. Let's scan this. I wonder if I stand in the middle and scan it, if it'll automatically... Yep, sure will. I think it's a cool little elevator. Down, down. This is... yeah, transport. Okay. Open. Here we go. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff down there, including some new enemies. These are new enemies. Preed. This is the... we saw the dark version of these guys first. Back in Dark Agon, the first time we went to the Dark World. Let's see. Toxic Field. These are just like the first game. They're cybernetic though. It explains them as actual like drones. They carry no hidden gas for defense mechanism. Yeah. So you just shoot them like that. Awful. So we're gonna go down there next time and deal with all that. The first thing we're gonna do is take this stupid little thing up and around to that. If I can make it, yes. Okay. And save our game. That's all we're going to do today, guys. Tomorrow we're going to go get down into the depths, slog our way through some water, and fight a whole bunch of bosses. So, next guys, see you then.